Welcome to Chapter 8 of the Vehicle Ad Podcast. At dinner, Dang surprises Manow with a delightful Japanese-themed meal, showcasing her culinary skills. The table is beautifully arranged with an array of sushi, featuring a variety of flavors and textures, from fresh sashimi to creative rolls. Alongside the sushi, she has prepared an assortment of Japanese snacks, including crispy rice crackers and savory seaweed treats. The presentation is vibrant and inviting, reflecting Dang's effort and love. As they enjoy the meal together, Manow is impressed by the variety and taste of the dishes, appreciating Dang's thoughtfulness and the effort she put into creating a special dining experience. The evening is filled with warmth and enjoyment, as they savor the delicious food and each other's company. Manow returns home in the evening, greeted by the enticing aroma of Japanese cuisine. Dang has prepared a variety of sushi and Japanese snacks, creating a vibrant and inviting dinner spread. As they sit down to eat, Manow is immediately impressed by the care and effort Dang has put into the meal. They share a joyful and intimate dinner, savoring each bite of the delicious sushi and snacks. The evening is filled with laughter and conversation, as Manow expresses his admiration for Dang's cooking and the thoughtful gesture. Their shared meal becomes a moment of connection and celebration, enhancing the warmth and closeness of their relationship. As they enjoy their dinner, Manow looks at Dang with a heartfelt smile and says, "You know, I feel like a poor man who just won the lottery because I met you. You've brought so much joy and positivity into my life, and I feel incredibly lucky to have you by my side." Dang blushes at his words, touched by the sincerity of his sentiment. They share a warm and meaningful moment, appreciating the deep connection and happiness they've found in each other. As they savor the sushi and Japanese snacks, Manow reminisces, "You know, there was a time when my dinners were just instant noodles for 6 baht. It was simple and cheap, but now, having these wonderful meals with you, it feels like I've won the lottery. You've truly brought so much more to my life than I could have ever imagined." Dang smiles, touched by his words, and they both feel the depth of their connection, savoring not just the meal but the joy of their shared moments. As they enjoy their dinner, Dang opens up, saying, "Manow, I want you to know something important. Today, I ran into Itim. He kissed me, but I want you to understand that I'm here with you because you give me something he couldn't, time and attention. That's what I truly need and value." Manow looks at her with a reassuring smile, feeling grateful for her honesty and the commitment they share. Manow, with a thoughtful expression, asks Dang, if Itim changes and becomes a better person, would you consider coming back to him? Dang pauses, reflecting on her feelings, and then replies gently, "I appreciate your concern, Manow, but right now, I'm committed to what we have. My focus is on us and our future together." Manow chuckles and says, "Dang, I have to admit, this Japanese food is so good I'm starting to wonder if you've secretly enrolled in a sushi making class. I mean, if you keep this up, I might have to start calling you Chef Dang." His playful comment lightens the mood, and Dang laughs, appreciating his sense of humor. Dang looks at Manow with a warm, serious expression and says, "Manow, I've made my choice. If you can make time for me and continue to be the caring person you are, I want to be with you forever. I see a future with you, and if you're willing, I would love to be your wife someday." Her words reflect her deep commitment and desire for a lasting relationship. Manow glances around the kitchen and notices several framed photos of Dang and Itim, showcasing their past relationship. The images reveal moments of joy and togetherness, highlighting their shared history. As he observes these pictures, Manow feels a mixture of emotions, recognizing the significance of Dang's past while also appreciating the present bond they share. This realization deepens his understanding of Dang's journey and strengthens his resolve to build a meaningful future with her. Dang notices a photo of herself with Itim and decides to address it. With a thoughtful expression, she says to Manow, "I think I'll keep these couple pictures of Itim out of sight. It's important to me to honor the past, but it's also crucial that we focus on our future together. Her decision reflects her commitment to moving forward while acknowledging the importance of her previous relationship. Manow, looking excited, asks Dang, when would you be free to visit the Lana Traditional House Museum? I'd really love to go with you. His eagerness to share this experience highlights his desire to spend quality time together and explore new interests with Dang. Dang, smiling warmly, replies, I'm free tomorrow. Let's go to the Lana Traditional House Museum then. It sounds like a great plan. Manow, feeling content, reflects on how his life has improved since being with Dang. He appreciates the stability and joy she brings into his life, contrasting it with Itim's busy lifestyle. Manow is grateful for the home and good food he now enjoys, and he doesn't want to return to a life of constant work and stress like Itim's. As Manow and Dang finish their dinner, Manow notices a faint, eerie blue light flickering in the shadows of the kitchen. The ghostly illumination seems to dance along the edges of the room, casting an otherworldly glow against the walls. He tries to ignore it, attributing it to a trick of the light or his imagination, but the light's persistent presence unsettles him. He glances at Dang, hoping she hasn't noticed, but the eerie glow continues to weave its spectral patterns, creating a chilling contrast to the warmth of their cozy evening. Manow looks at Dang, his face a mix of curiosity and unease. Dang, he begins, trying to sound casual, if I told you I saw a ghost, would you think it's funny? His tone is light, but his eyes reveal a flicker of concern. He's uncertain whether to take his experience seriously or to laugh it off, hoping Dang's reaction might help him make sense of the unsettling sight. As the winter wind blows through the room, Manow shivers, feeling the cold seep through his clothes and chill his bones. The gusts of icy air make him feel like he's being enveloped by an invisible frost, heightening his discomfort and making the eerie presence of the ghostly blue light even more unsettling. He wraps his arms around himself, trying to ward off the chill, while his mind races with both the supernatural sight and the biting cold. Dang laughs softly at Manow's discomfort and quickly moves to close the window, cutting off the cold draft. She then heads to the jacuzzi to prepare hot water, hoping to create a warm and soothing retreat for both of them. Her actions reflect her caring nature, as she aims to make their home a cozy haven amidst the winter chill and any lingering supernatural unease. In the warmth of the jacuzzi, surrounded by the soothing scent of lemongrass, Manow turns to Dang with a tender smile. He leans in and gives her a gentle kiss, then says sincerely, "Thank you for everything that you do for me." His words are filled with gratitude and appreciation, acknowledging the care and love Dang has shown him. The heartfelt moment deepens their connection, making their time together in the jacuzzi all the more special. Dang returns Manow's kiss with a soft, affectionate smile. She looks into his eyes and says gently, "I do all this because I love you." Her words are filled with warmth and sincerity, reflecting the depth of her feelings for him. The exchange reinforces their bond and the mutual appreciation they share, creating a moment of deep emotional connection as they relax together in the jacuzzi. As Dang and Manow enjoy their time in the jacuzzi, a chilling blue light begins to appear behind Dang. The ghostly glow slowly intensifies, casting an eerie, spectral hue that contrasts sharply with the warm ambience of the jacuzzi. Dang remains unaware of the spectral presence, her focus entirely on her moment with Manow. The blue light flickers and dances in the background, adding an unsettling layer to the otherwise tender and intimate scene. Manow, noticing the ghostly apparition, feels a shiver run down his spine, heightening the tension of the evening as he grapples with the supernatural presence that seems to linger behind Dang. Noticing the unsettling blue light and the ghostly presence behind Dang, Manow feels a sudden surge of concern. He gently but urgently suggests to Dang, "Let's finish up here and head to the warm bed. It's getting late, and it's best if we stay cozy and safe inside." Dang, sensing the seriousness in Manow's tone, agrees, and they both exit the jacuzzi. As they prepare to leave, the ghostly blue light fades away, leaving a lingering chill in the air. They wrap themselves in warm towels and head to their bed, seeking comfort and warmth away from the eerie apparition. As Dang drifts off to sleep in Manow's embrace, he suddenly asks, "Dang, if a ghost were to kill me, what would you do?" Dang, her voice soft and sleepy, replies with a hint of a smile, "I'd find a new husband." Manow chuckles softly, his arms tightening around her in a comforting hold. "A new husband, huh? Total wow," he says, half joking, half relieved. Dang giggles softly in response. "I'm just teasing," she says, snuggling closer. "But seriously, I'd remember you with all my heart." With their playful exchange easing the tension, they drift off to sleep together, the warmth of their bond providing solace against the chill of the night. As Dang falls asleep in Manow's embrace, he notices a ghostly blue light flickering in the shadows of their room. Despite the eerie sight, Manow tries to ignore it, focusing on the comforting warmth of Dang's presence. He gently shifts his gaze away from the unsettling apparition, determined to stay calm and not let the ghost disrupt their peaceful moment. His efforts to remain focused on Dang and their shared tranquility help him maintain his composure, even as the ghostly light continues to flicker in the background. The ghostly blue light, previously haunting Manow and Dang, shifts its eerie presence and drifts towards Lawyer Soda's home. As the ghostly figure moves through the streets, its ethereal glow weaves a spectral path, casting an otherworldly light over the quiet neighborhood. It eventually reaches the familiar surroundings of Soda's home, where the blue light seeps through the windows and begins to fill the interior with a hauntingly beautiful, melancholic radiance. The ghost's arrival adds a chilling ambience to the otherwise calm setting, hinting at the unresolved emotions and supernatural forces at play. As Soda mingles at the lively party with his lawyer friends, the ghostly blue light follows him, though it remains unseen by the revelers. The ethereal presence drifts through the crowd, its sorrowful glow a stark contrast to the vibrant energy of the celebration. It moves closer to Soda, its gaze fixed with a haunting intensity. Despite the cheerful surroundings, the ghost's presence adds an undercurrent of unease, as if a spectral observer is silently watching Soda from the shadows of the party. As Soda enjoys the party, his friends suddenly notice the ghostly blue light and the spectral figure drifting through the crowd. Panic sets in among them as they catch sight of the ghost's eerie, sorrowful presence. Terrified, they scramble away from the scene, leaving Soda confused and alone amid the chaos. Unaware of the spectral disturbance, Soda remains oblivious to the reason for their sudden departure, adding to his sense of bewilderment at the abrupt end of the lively gathering. At the party, as his friends flee in terror, Soda reassures them with a firm stance, saying, "There's no such thing as ghosts in this world. It's all just tricks of the light or your imagination." Despite their visible fear and the unsettling atmosphere, Soda remains steadfast in his disbelief, trying to calm his friends by attributing their experience to rational explanations rather than supernatural ones. Feeling a throbbing headache from the stress and commotion at the party, Soda decides to seek some relief. He calls a taxi to take him to a massage parlor, hoping that a therapeutic session will help ease his discomfort. As he waits for the cab, he reflects on the unsettling events of the evening, trying to push aside the nagging thoughts of ghosts and find solace in the promise of relaxation and relief from the massage.